There it is. Iowa Unsigned on E-Rock 105.1. It's Tarbox, and this just in. Lavonne taking the microphone. Say hi to everybody.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. I'm fine. Do I sound ridiculous?
No, I thought you sounded normal.
Did I? I was yelling and screaming and.
Calm down.
Calm down. I gotta calm down. I got a little self-righteous in the last hour with the band, just bitching about. What you guys hearing? I was complaining about people not going to shows and people not going out, and especially in Ames. So you're from Ames. I mean, things are getting better now with guys like Nate and
Nate's always pushing.
And Chris and those guys that are doing a show right now, actually just down the street.
I know, and I kind of want it.
I know, right?
Yeah, man. So if you're not listening to us, go over there.
But those guys are kicking all kinds of ass, and guys like Aaron and Pat years ago before them. But I mean, it was such a damned uphill battle because number one, there was not really anywhere to play in town that was not someone's basement or living room, and then on top of that too, it's just let's be real about this. It's an ag and engineering college. Yeah. You know what I mean? And granted, there are 30,000 kids that go to school here or whatever it is, but they're not necessarily the kind of kids I feel like, and prove me wrong, Ames, prove me wrong, Iowa State, but I never really felt like they were the kind of kids that would go out and actively seek live music that they didn't know already or didn't understand. Am I wrong in saying that?
No, I feel like that too, and you know, it's like with guys like Nate Loxton and Patrick T. Fleming, and you know, Dylan is right here with us too.
Jordan Malin, who's out there somewhere.
You know, all these guys are coming together and really trying to create a strong scene. And then there used to be a separation, I think, between Des Moines music and Ames music too. But I think that boundary has definitely merged together, and there's like everyone's coming together. And
do you get frustrated? I mean, I get frustrated, and I talk a lot of S, but I should put my money where my mouth is too. I need to go to more shows. The nice thing for me is DG's is a block away from my house, so I can just waddle my ass down there.
I love playing at DG's.
Not only, and I want to plug DG's not because they spend money with us, but because they're such a great bar. They've got like 1 billion beers on tap, and even if there's not a band in there, it's a great place to hang out because they got pinball, and I love the resurgence of pinball back in Ames. It's awesome. Like there was a thing in Juice last week about, or on Metro Mix, or whatever that website that they have, where they found like 3 bars in Des Moines. 3 bars in Des Moines that had pinball machines. And one of them was Gas Lamp, I think. The other one was Liars Club, and I forget what the other one was. On Main Street, there are like 5 bars that have pinball machines on Main Street alone, and I think there are probably 2 or 3 more in Campustown. I drink in Campustown anymore because I'm old and fat, but I know that there are at least 2 bars in Campustown that have traditionally had pinball machines. Anyway, that's not about pinball. This is about local music. Do you get as frustrated as I do sometimes when you see like a band that has come up here to set up that just has like 3 or 4. Cleo's Apartment is a perfect example. Yeah, Cleo's Apartment played DG's Tap House for 4 people. 4 people.
Crystal is so amazing, and like she,
serious.
They need like a big support.
Oh
like they get all these national acts that come through. You might get a handful of people. You might get 30 or 50, but they should have, hundreds of people there. And I don't know, really, what the thing is, except people like to be at their house.
Or they don't want to pay the $7. I'm gonna go off on it again. It's $7 GD.
A pack of cigarettes.
It's a pack of cigarettes at Casey's, right?
No wonder you're losing your voice.
Exactly, because I'm fired up about this. It's $7. People bitch about paying a cover to go see a band, and I would rather have a bad band on stage providing the music to the night while I'm getting drunk at the bar than listening to some 40-year-old fat woman fill the damn jukebox up with ABBA or Jay Sean or something like, you know what I mean? I would much rather leave it up to a professional or even a non-professional musician to provide the soundtrack to the bar than some fat heifer who just heard a song on some crap radio radio station. I mean, listen to the Black Keys all day long. It does this to me.
So if you don't want to listen to ABBA and all those bands, come to the BBC on Saturday night. Like that segue?
Yeah, that's a nice segue. Yeah, so you got Peace, Love, and Stuff. Lavonne in for Peace, Love, and Stuff. I gotta collect my thoughts. In studio with us. I didn't even get to talk out of the song that you just did.
Oh.
Brand new music?
It is brand new. Yeah, we were recording over at this basement at Brian Dudley's house.
Okay.
And we have gone through a couple bass players, and we're on our second drummer right now.
Are they spontaneously combusting?
They are. Don't come near me, I'll make you spontaneously combust. But yeah, so it's kind of been a process, but it's been a good one, and we have a lot of talented people that are featured on there. Like Jojo, our old drummer, is doing all the drums on the track, and it sounds great. And our friend Steven, he is a very transient soul. And but he does a lot of the bass tracks. Dylan even does a bass track on there. He's pretty BA.
So it's like a kind of a super group. Peace, Love, and Stuff has turned into in the last couple months or so.
Yeah, recently Joe McGuire joined us on drums, and he's doing a phenomenal job.
I love Joe McGuire with all of my big fat heart. I love him to tears.
He was gonna come tonight, but
was he?
Yeah.
Where is he at, man?
He's at home. We might have him call in later.
Furious at you, and that might be him calling in right now, but I'm not going to answer it because it could be
his family needed it.
someone requesting the Black Keys or the Foo Fighters, and we get enough of that around here. So this is about Iowa music. It's Iowa Unsigned. We've got Rumble Seat Riot. We've got Peace, Love, and Stuff in the studio for the rest of the second hour of this program, and we are running a little late. We can do this. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, and you brought another brand new track. With you, and the next one is called Moonshine Lover. My brother is through hiking the Appalachian Trail right now, and he was in Gatlinburg, I believe, and he was buying shots of moonshine from a hillbilly for, I believe, $3 a shot, and said he's just really happy that he can see. So we're going to take a break here in just a second for Iowa Unsigned, Benny Black. This is Tony Tarbox, and substituting while he does his comedy bit. We'll be back with brand new music, more brand new music from Peace, Love, and Stuff. It'll be called Overuse. Stick around, man. It's New Rock 105.1. Moonshine Lover, ha! New Rock 105.